an honor for me to provide the opening remarks on the third day of the Pair Digital Summit. This is related to the pair research activity. We believe this is critical because the focus area is in South Sulawesi. And most importantly, the theme for this third day is discussing the role and the participation or the benefits for the young people or the young generation. I would like to greet all the ladies, gentlemen, all the youth, all the young people who are joining us today. South Sulawesi is very proud that from day to day, we are demonstrating great development. Prior to the pandemic, this was marked by an economic growth which was above the national, the average national growth of Indonesia. And for the first time, they are constructing the railway line between Makassar and Parepare for the first time in East Indonesia. It is part of the master plan for the Trans-Sulawesi railway line. We view this as a great infrastructure, which will be a catalyst for the development of other great infrastructure, which is seaports, airports. In the past few years, under the leadership of Professor Nurdin Abdullah, the governor, we have 2 new airports operating. This opens up new economic opportunities, which we hope is not just for South Sulawesi, but also for the Indonesian regional area and also to support development in Indonesia in general. Ladies and gentlemen, my students, this is an interesting theme when related to the contribution and the engagement of the young generation in making use of this infrastructure. As we know, Indonesia has a large population, and in total, there is almost 30% represents the young people, the millennials, specifically in South Sulawesi. And with a population of 9 million, it is estimated that 40% are young people. Of course, in the development of great infrastructures such as a railway line, um, this will provide an opportunity for the young people. So they must be provided with access to skills development so that they can make use of the existence of this great infrastructure. Therefore, we hope that this Paris Summit, which involves researchers, leading figures, and the policymakers, can generate views as to what the young people need to prepare, including the minority groups, people with disabilities, women, so that the development in South Sulawesi and Indonesia can be inclusive and sustainable without ignoring any group. Most importantly, development should provide access and benefits to the young people. On the other hand, the young people, the university students must be prepared with skills development. They must be creative in seeking opportunities to exploit. This is something that we need to review together. And I believe that pair research, which involves the researchers from various knowledge disciplines from 11 universities in both Indonesia and Australia, has made great efforts because the research is focusing on the interests and the needs of the community. So I believe I've followed this research, and this is action based research. It engages the perspectives of the policymakers. It involves a perspective of civil society with NGOs, community-based organizations, and involves the business community as well, the industry sectors, and the public overall. As I said, there are various groups in society who should not be disregarded. For example, women, people with disability, and various other identity groups. Ladies and gentlemen, therefore, I have faith that this pair research and pair summit will generate strategic thoughts, opinions, and far more than usual, because I believe the discussion and the outcome of the research will be supported by valid data and comprehensive data engaging all stakeholders' interests and will allow for the young people the opportunity, as the theme is discussing about the access and the engagement and the benefit for young people. Therefore, those of us in higher education who's working with young people feel a great interest in the result of the Paris Summit so that we can continue and collaborate and contribute what the university can contribute, what needs to be done by the government and by civil society. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great digital summit on the day 3 held by the Australia-Indonesia Center. I thank you for your cooperation. We hope that the Para Digital Summit 2020 on the 3rd day will be a forum for an exchange of smart and beneficial ideas for the nation, for the country of Indonesia and Australia. Thank you.